Hey, cat, you gotta get out of there. Jeez. Okay. Living the fasting lifestyle has given me a different approach to almost every category in my life and how I look at things a lot differently. So I thought that this might be the cure to all and having a minimalistic approach to food in itself. Basically, just a simple diet. Most of you that are watching and some of you that are maybe new to the channel, welcome to RegEdited. I have made the approach to the fasting lifestyle because I was having physical ailments that I needed to address in a natural, most holistic way as possible. I have stomach issues such as a touch of colitis. I've also had digestive system issues most of my adult life. There was always something going on, and I realized that emotionally we hold a lot of ailments, anxiety in the gut, and it comes from there. So that's why I think that living a fasting lifestyle is the best thing anyone can do to address their health issues. Now, it wasn't only just the stomach, but it was also for physical well-being and losing weight. I definitely wanted to lose 10 pounds starting out and ended up being 15 and almost 20 pounds at one time. But I've settled down into just being about 12 to 15 pounds under the weight that I had started from almost 2 years ago. So I'm very excited to be able to maintain that. What I realized about living this lifestyle is that it really gave me a different look on how I am approaching food. I thought I'd share a couple of things that has given me the simple diet that is so simple, anyone can do it. So for one, I became an intentional buyer. I don't always go to the store with a shopping list in the past. And when I did, I was running through the store almost every aisle, and then I thought, I'm just gonna get what I think looks good. And that was the worst way to shop. I was shopping and I was hungry at the same time, which again is a horrible way to shop. And so that's what I did before I started living this lifestyle. And now I make sure that I write a list and I look around, look in my refrigerator, I look in my pantry, and I figure out what are the things that I'm missing that I just need to replenish. My diet is so simple, there's only so many ingredients that I would keep. With that shopping list, it helps me be accountable and stick to the items that I really need to replenish myself in the most healthy way as possible. Now, you know that I only eat one meal a day, and sometimes every other day I am doing a 48-hour fast. I don't need a lot of food. I've already cut my bill by 60 to 70%. That is amazing in itself because I no longer eat breakfast, except for the occasional brunch when we go out on a weekend, but that's usually like maybe once a month to 6 weeks that I actually have a good breakfast. Cutting those costs has really made me narrow down the list so much that I know it by heart. And for those of you that know me, I only cook a little bit because a lot of it is a raw diet because I'm eating mostly tuna salad or fish or some sort, but also vegetarian type meals. And so it's an easy no-brainer and just keeps things in check for me, and that I'm maintaining my weight and doing those things that work with the ingredients that I'm using. The other thing I would say is that I buy the most high quality food that I can find, and usually that entails going to Trader Joe's or Sprouts or Whole Foods, those kind of stores. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that since living the fasting lifestyle, it's made me more mindful of eating real food. I eat real food. I stop eating all the processed food, going out, eating a lot of junk food. I used to be one of those drive-through queens that would drive through because I was eating lunch and on the way to an appointment while I'm working in the day. So I no longer do these things, and it keeps me in check about when I go buy food, it's real food. And so stick to that, no processed food. And of course, there's sometimes, I have a little bit of tortilla chips, which is part of my thing for a snack, but it's not every day. So I keep these things in mind when I'm living this fasting lifestyle, because it just makes you think and slow down and figure out what your body is telling you what it really wants. Unbelievable. Really, Kat? Really? So we know that processed food has a ton of chemicals, and we don't want to keep putting that in our body. We want to eat well. And so fasting lifestyle has shown me that I can eat the most high quality food as possible, and I still save the money because I'm eating less. Now, I only have maybe 5 or 6 possibly type of meals that I eat, and I can just rattle off a few right now. For my protein choices, I eat salmon, tuna, white fish like sea bass, ribeye, which is my red meat, and I also eat shrimp, turkey, and sometimes I will have a little bit of chicken, but it's very, very minimal because I'm very picky about where the chicken comes from because of the hormones that are put into that type of meal. My veggies, I eat broccoli, asparagus, spinach, tomatoes, I love a lot of tomatoes, onions, peppers, avocado. I think that's it. Real simple. Now I eat cheese because I love all types of cheese, so that's kind of my indulgence. It's kind of my dessert, even though it's really part of my meal plan. What I've noticed about living the fasting lifestyle also is that my cravings had cut way back. Now I stopped the snacking, as you would snack in between meals when I was eating multiple meals a day. Now that I eat the 1 meal a day, yes, I do have a snack time usually after, and that's only if I don't feel satiated enough with the 1 meal that I had. But these are healthy snacks, and really it's like almonds or a piece of cheese. It's nothing crazy, and every now and then I also have my dark chocolate. I've also noticed that my anxiety has decreased, and I've said this many times. Now, that comes from the gut and your emotions, and so fasting has slowed me down and made me look at life a lot differently and to calm my nerves. And so that's a main resource of being minimalistic and realizing that life is so much bigger than what we were raised to believe and think. And so reading the Bible more, I did not do that before in the past, has really helped me control my nerves and calm me down. The question is, are you happy with your diet, and is it a simple one? I love to know what you're eating and how you simplified it since starting fasting. I thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it as always, and please don't forget to subscribe. I've also created a simple get started guide for living the fasting lifestyle. It's just kind of like a cheat sheet, and I put that together, and I would love for you to check it out. I left the link in the description box, and it's free, and it's just something that I thought I'd put together, just kind of explain how I got into fasting, and then also giving you a cheat guide of things to think about in prepping for fasting, as well as how to stay motivated. So I thank you for watching, and don't forget, caregiving begins with you. Bye.